All right, this week's video, Landon and Ben, is on the 1.5 coil spring. Arguably that more critters have been caught on a 1.5 size trap than any other trap that I've showed you so far. So these are the mainstay of a trapper, the 1.5 coil spring. We'll go through all them. All right, talk to you in a minute. The 1.5 coil spring, there's several different types, but the ones I've got are Duke. I really like the Duke because they got the stronger springs, I think. This is a standard jaw, and this Victor, it's got a standard jaw. Most of them do, but you can get into some other variations of the trap. So we'll go through this. This is called an offset jaw that's got the gap. This is a standard jaw. This is an offset jaw. It's got a gap in it. So we'll go through it. So the Duke, most of my standard jaws, I'm going to use them on a drowning set. What I mean by that is it's either going to be a slider, which is that hole right there, if you see on this Hag's bracket. You can use it on a wire and it'll slide down and goes into the deep water, and that's the drowning set. Or you can stake it out. You can just put a stake right there in that hole and stake it down in the center of the creek or wherever you're at, and then when they hop out, they go into the deeper water. Either way it'll work, but most of them is going to be a drowning set. All these traps, they're used for raccoon, possum, skunk, mink, muskrat. You can catch fox in them if they're set up right, and you know, you could probably catch a coyote in it. It's going to get it beat up pretty bad, so I wouldn't try to set for a coyote with them, but if you happen to get one, you might keep it. I'm pretty sure you could keep it. I know it's been done. I know beaver have been caught with 1.5 before in pocket sets set for coon and mink and muskrat. So it can be done. You can get larger critters. But like I said, the standard jaw, nothing fancy. I just use these in water sets. I'm not using them on land per se. They're mostly pocket sets and baited sets. Victor the same way, standard jaw. I mean, they've been around for years and years and years. People have used them. I use a 2 foot of chain, and I've changed out the chain, and I always put a Hag's bracket on them for the water sets because I can use them basically any way I want to. But those are the standard jaw. Moving on, and I've got enough of those. I'm not probably going to buy any more standard jaw. I probably got 5 dozen of them. I've got plenty. And what I've moved on to, from now on, I only buy the double jaw. I'm not going to buy a trap, 1.5 size trap that isn't double jaw. I'll tell you why, because it's got that little jaw, double jaw on it, if you can see, and it helps with coon that try to get under there and work their foot. So that double jaw helps that out, and they're just a strong trap. They're all set. Now this I would have no problem, and that's what I got it set up for, is I would have no problem staking it down and using it on land with that double jaw. But I wouldn't do anything without a double jaw on land. Moving on, I bought some of these last year. They're the No BS Lures 1.5. It's a double jaw with a laminate on top. That means that piece right there on top is the laminate. and a double jaw that goes underneath. Just a great all-around trap. Heavy duty. I mean heavy duty. So I really like them. All these traps are coming in under $9. This one might have been $9.90 or something like that. But I mean, for the laminate on top, the double jaw, you can't get no better. The chain, you can't get no better a trap. I know I heard he came out with a 1.5 knockout, which is a dogless trap. I want to get me a couple of those too. I'll try to get some at the convention this year. But yeah, really like that trap. Well worth it. If I buy more, I'll probably buy them. Love to have a dozen or more of these, because you can use them anywhere. You can use them on land, pocket sets. You can use them your baited sets. I mean, they're just an all-around versatile trap. Which brings me to the bridger. The bridger has a offset. I don't know if that was cut in or they ordered an offset jaw. But I don't believe Bridger ever made a double jaw, so I think this is after the market double jaw, which I really like it. I caught a fox in one of these a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And what I really like about the Bridger 1.5, I don't like the springs as much. I think they've done something about that, but it's got a night latch on that Bridger, so I really like it. It's great for fox. I'd rather have a closed jaw with the coon, but you can catch coon, skunk, possum. But if I'm going to do water trapping, it's all going to be a closed jaw. It'll be you know, you can get a double jaw, but it's got to be a standard jaw, closed, no gap. So that's the 1.5, probably arguably the easiest and easiest to get. Just an all-around great trap. More critters have been caught on a 1.5 than any other trap there is, I guarantee it. They just are outstanding little traps, and they are the beginner traps. You know, some say, oh, you want a number 1. Well, there's nothing the number 1 can do that the 1.5 can't do, and it's a bigger trap, a little bit bigger trap, a little bit stronger jaws, a little bit stronger on the springs. So I skipped the 1s. I've got a set of 1s. I don't use them much. They're all water traps, basically baited set traps. That's about it. That's your 1.5. And Ben and Landon, you ain't having to worry about traps. I've got plenty for you. I've got a box made up for both of you. So when it's time and you're ready, you've got all the traps you'll ever need. All right, we'll talk to you later.